All right, so good morning, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and I'm here in Las Vegas. I have been with the company for over 7 years. Love it. I do both sides of business. I was able to quit my full-time job. I'm a single mom with 4 kids and was able to quit my full-time job
God,
to do travel full-time.
done this already.
So let me mute this. Okay, so anyway, I started doing these programs as a group because as you guys know, and maybe you signed up for this reason, which is why I did first 3 years, I just did this business for the perks, free cruises, fam trips, Disneyland tickets, etc. And my accountability partner kept saying, when are you going to finish the Princess Cruise Line so we can go on our cruise together? And I kept putting it off. And then finally I decided, okay, the only way I'm going to do this is put on my calendar, sit down on my computer and do it. And then I thought, well, why not invite some of my team members to do it with me? And so that's how I started doing it. Now I do this 4 times a week. All right. No worries, guys. And again, we're just getting started. So don't stress. We'll make sure everybody's in here and ready to go. That's why I'm just kind of giving you a few things right now of what we do. So I do record everything. Okay. So wanted to share with you. And what I started to do, because we do take a test at the end. And like I said, a lot of these programs will give you perks. You'll get promotional material. You'll get invited on lunch and learns. You'll get gifts in the mail, stuff like that. So we've been doing Alaska, as you see here, 1, 2, and 3, Princess Cruise Line, New Orleans. They're giving away a fam trip. So where you can, a discounted price. Okay. So are we supposed to be an Agent Universe? Yes. So again, here is the link for where we're supposed to be right now. Okay. And then it's United States Virgin Islands Specialist. You can go to like the search bar or something and it'll take you there. If you haven't registered, just go in and register. It's very easy to register. What is our primary GDS? We don't have a GDS program. Let me look at my sign in. Archer Travel will always be the agency. Okay, so all right, profile here. So you put your name, your address. When it talks about the agency, that will be Archer Travel. Here's the address, the phone number, etc. Okay. Certifications. These are, do you have an IATA CLIA? You can put
mine doesn't look like that. I can't find the I'm
already registered. That's why you'll have to just go in and register. So again, here, let me share this with you real quick. So again, guys, I always recommend, highly recommend, we just got out the May schedule. Try to go in before the course so you can pre-register, okay? So as you see here, April is in here with all the courses. We're going to be doing London tomorrow, okay? So, and then again, Archer's address. Guys, print this file out. This file is in your back office under contact info, right here. Let me go ahead and show.
I can never find it. I must be dumb because I can never find it.
Okay, so again, this is one of the first things. You did the travel training program, right?
Right.
You guys see my screen? Now go here, quick start documents. Click there. Right here is Archer Suppliers credentials. All the phone number, address, everything right here. The cruise line phone number right here. You also have
You got to be kidding me. This whole time.
Document right here. This one I highly recommend. It's a 9-pager, but it talks about the guidelines. It talks about commission. It talks about how to register with suppliers. Again, it has all the details right here. It talks about your Akimbo card. It talks about contact when you get your Akimbo card. So highly, highly, highly recommend you print this, you save it on your desktop, but it's right here in your back office, okay? I also recommend putting it in your contacts, because I still, it's like I just pull up Archer and everything's right there, okay? So just remember that, again, it's right here under Quick Start Documents, okay? So print those, save those, etc. Just play around with your back office. You'll find a lot of stuff back there, okay? All right, so where to register? Okay, so again, guys, I want to stress to you right here. When I just sent out the May calendar, do you see here? They have the link to register. If you guys want to join United Airlines, pre-register. Right here, Delta, pre-register, Hawaii, pre-register. So when you get in here, we can start right away, okay? So again, right now we're doing April. So as you see with April, the link is right here, US Virgin Islands, okay? I'm putting the link in here. So again, if you want to do London with us tomorrow, right here, London, get in and pre-register. Once you register with like TBO or Travel Agent University, you only have to register once, and then you can just keep going in and getting these classes. You can also do these all on your own, okay? Yeah, again, you can do these all on your own. You can do them with us. They're fun to do together. As I said, I do record them. We all take the test together. Now, I do stop recording when we get to the test part now. I had a few, people complain and say it's kind of like cheating and stuff. So I figured, okay, if you make it to the training live, you can do it with me and we take the test and we all pass, right? But if you have to get off, or you're doing it on your own, or you're trying to catch up later, you will have to take the test part yourself, okay? So just wanted to share that. That's one of the things that we've changed this month now. Okay, so hopefully everybody's registered. Don't worry, it doesn't take long to get registered. What usually happens is we watch videos, I read the information, and then afterwards, we take the test, okay? Also, we do have a spreadsheet in here that has all the trainings that we've done in the past, present, future, etc. Let me go up here. So in case you've missed some, just remember though, just like in travel, things change. Like somebody was looking for our Switzerland training that we did, and they no longer have it up on the program. But if you still want to learn about Switzerland, you can still go to my YouTube video and at least watch it and listen and learn, okay? You may not get your certificate, but at least you got that, okay? Dang, where is this? Hold on. Okay, so also if you're brand new, guys, a lot of people will follow along on their phone and then take the test online. They'll do a split screen, okay? So whatever works best for you guys, okay? All right, let's workshop ideas, Virgin Voyages. I don't know where my spreadsheet is. I don't think she took it out. She may be updating it. No, here it is. Here it is. It's just not opening. Okay. All right, so right here.
Marnie,
Yes.
when you're registering for this travel agent university, the last part on the where it says bookings, they'll ask you all kinds of weird information.
Just put whatever. Again, they just kind of want to know who you are. Again, as long as you put that you're with Archer Travel, some people don't book, they just want to learn and stuff. So just put a number in there if it's requiring. I always tell people, if it's not a requirement, don't fill it out now. You can always update it later. Okay.
Yeah.
So right up here is all the different programs that you can register for, okay, and my YouTube channel here. So again, we're doing Alaska, and we did this in the past, and now we're doing an updated one. Australia, Backroads, California, this is a big one. The cruise lines are down here. We're finishing off Princess, and then we're going to do Cunard. We just finished Carnival. We've done Virgin Voyages. And then Seven Wonders of the Sea, Discovery Cove, Disney. You always want to do your Disney for free Disney passes and stuff. Okay, so just kind of wanted to show you guys that. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you're just registering and stuff, don't worry, you know, we will wait for you, just listen, okay? All right, so let's go course list. All right, so United States Virgin Islands. So it looks like there's 3 of them, okay? So we'll see if we can get through all 3 of them today. There's specialist, multi-gen, and romance, okay? And maybe some of you guys have done this before. I think I have. Graduate benefits, okay? You get 2 CEU credits for the Travel Institute and a diploma from the Travel Agent University. So again, that's kind of fun because you get a certificate you get to then print and post on social media. Hey guys, anybody want to go to the US Virgin Islands? I'm a specialist now in there. You know, I can book these amazing trips for you. And then you pull all this information that you're learning and help them to decide what they want to do, where they want to go, etc. Okay. Sorry, I think I moved my leg. Okay. All right. So again, if you're just registering, don't worry. We will wait for you. Keep your ears open. I am just going to start reading. Again, when we get to the test questions, I will make sure everybody's ready. So if you're just registering, it's very easy to get registered. Okay. All right, so welcome travel professionals. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the U.S. Virgin Islands Travel Agent Specialist and Loyalty Rewards Program. Again, if you have a question, also put it to everybody because I'll be reading and I want to make sure that you get your questions answered. All right. Loyalty program. This program and course will familiarize you with our unique offerings that help distinguish our islands, St. Croix, St. John, St. Thomas as a top Caribbean destination. Best of all, the U.S. Virgin Islands is a U.S. territory with no U.S. passports required for entry, making us America's Caribbean. Our unofficial slogan, Virgin Islands Nice, epitomizes what the USVI is all about. It refers not only to our pristine beaches and crystal clear blue waters, but also to our diverse culinary experiences, deep history and a culture, and of course, our welcoming people. Each of our 3 islands offers their own unique experiences. If you are looking for authentic Caribbean culture and history, you will enjoy exploring St. Croix, St. John, with more than half its land protected by the Virgin Islands National Park, is the perfect place for an outdoor escape. Lastly, Cosmopolitan St. Thomas offers top shopping, dining, and nightlife experiences. We've developed this program with the understanding that travel professionals like you are invaluable to our islands, and we are committed to giving the right tools and resources you need to sell USVI. This program will ensure this and be your best USVI resource, providing promotional offers. Okay, so promotional offers, guys, rewards, product updates, and much more. Okay, you're going to type in United Virgin Islands or Virgin Island USVI. Yeah, thank you, Alyssa. All right, again, you're going to get promotional offers, rewards, product updates, and much more. Thank you for your interest in learning about our territory. We look forward to making you and your clients feel at home at our Virgin Islands Nice. Okay. That's from Joseph, the commissioner. All right. So we're going to go to the next. All right. So here's a test. I'm not going to do these ones. I'll keep recording. So true or false? U.S. citizen requires a passport when traveling to the U.S. Virgin Islands. True or false? False. U.S. citizens don't need a passport because they're part of the U.S. territory, correct? Everybody good with that?
Yes.
Hold up, I'm not even in where you're at.
Okay, no worries.
Now, which one are you in? Because I see email
U.S.
course.
Virgin Islands, the very first one. So there should be 3 of them. You're in the first one.
Okay. I'm not the right place then.
All right, let me show you really quick. Right here, there's 3 courses: the specialist, the multi-gen, and romance. We're right here under.
It might be different for everyone because for me, the specialist one was the last one.
Okay, so here's the link that I'm on now. So if you want to click on that, oops, hold on.
Yeah, give me the link because
You can't
I'm not
I
finding
found
it.
mine on the tab bar.
I didn't have the specialist one either, so I just went to one of the other ones and then changed the number at the end.
And it worked for you?
Yeah,
I clicked on courses at the top and USVI specialist was course number 1.
Thank you. Yeah, again, guys,
If that helps anybody.
just so you guys know, these are kind of finicky. Sometimes my test questions are different than yours. But again, we stay on board, make sure everybody passes. So that's why it's kind of good to do together, you know. So again, everybody helps. So thank you guys. So everybody here at the USVI specialist, again, we just went through the introduction. So I just read that. So if everybody's good,
Okay.
go to the next page. It is false because they are part of the US territory. Correct answer. All right, so now, and another thing, these sometimes are like history classes, you know, they give you a history of what's all happened in the past and stuff. So for history buffs, you're gonna like some of this stuff. All right.
Okay, what was the answer for the first one?
It was false. They are US territory, so they don't need a passport to travel. All right, so geography. The USVI is part of the Lesser Antilles of the Caribbean. It is bordered by both the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. It is made up of 3 main islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas, such as or each a tropical paradise with their own personalities. St. Croix is the largest of the islands. That could be a test question. At 84 square miles, then St. Thomas at 32 and St. John at 19. The capital is Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas. Okay, so remember that. Population has nearly tripled since 1960. Today, there are an estimated 56,200 people on St. Croix, 54,000 on St. Thomas, 4,400 on St. John, and the water island population is approximately 200. The weather there offers year-round temperatures with an average of 77 degrees Fahrenheit in winter and 82 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. The time zone is Atlantic Standard Time Zone, 1 hour ahead of the Eastern Standard Time, except during daylight savings time. During the spring and summer months, the islands are on the same time as the US coast, East Coast. When the clock falls back in autumn and winter, the USVI remains an hour ahead. The language there is English. It's the main spoken language, followed by Spanish and Creole. Many locals speak in a distinct dialect as a result of the French, Danish, and Spanish influences of the destination. Currency, the US dollar is the currency used in USVI, so there is no need for clients to change money. Most locations accept credit cards and traveler's checks. There are ATMs located throughout the island. Standard US 120 volt is the electricity used there. The phone service, area code is 340. Clients need to check with their individual cell phone companies about coverage. Callers are able to direct dial the US mainland. Clothing, typical casual, but bathing suits are worn only at the beach and pool with cover-ups requested when leaving those areas. So be respectful, okay? Jackets and ties may be needed at upscale restaurants. You have accommodations. USVI offers a selection of accommodations that include luxury hotels and resorts, bed and breakfast, small hotels and inns, villas, and campsites. Political history. Christopher Columbus discovered St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix in 1493. And since then, the islands have been ruled in succession by the Spanish, English, French, Knights of Malta, French for a second time, the Danish, and now the USVI is a territory of the United States. The islands have been influenced by all past rulers, but especially during 251 years of Danish reign. Visitors will notice street, town, area names, architecture, and former plantations influenced by the Danish history. And then the government, USVI is a territory of US, and USVI residents are US citizens. Under the US Constitution, residents of unincorporated territories such as USVI do not vote in elections for the US president and vice president. Okay, didn't know that. All right, another test, guys. What makes traveling to the USVI so easy and desirable for your clients? Next, ease of travel. Okay, perfect. Everybody in, yay. All right, ease of travel. Look at the blue water. Doesn't that look beautiful? US citizens get a hassle-free vacation when they travel to the USVI. No passport is required for US citizens. English is the language spoken and the US dollar is the official currency. Same laws in the mainland US are also those found in USVI. No passport is required. USVI is a United States territory, so traveling to the islands for US citizens is as easy as traveling domestically. No passport is required for US citizens arriving from Puerto Rico or the US mainland. Clients do need proof of citizenship, a birth certificate with a raised seal, and a government-issued valid form of identification to board flights and upon departure. For the most up-to-date rules and regulations regarding travel to the USVI for non-US citizens, visit the travel section of www.cbp.gov. So just so you guys know, these little links and stuff, you can always click on them, and then they pull up a different form or site. Just remember, you can a lot of people will start saving binders or folders on their desktop to put this stuff in. Like, you want to be a wedding planner. When we were doing New Orleans, they print out the wedding stuff. Okay. All right, so if somebody can help Beverly, that would be great. All right, entry requirements for non-US citizens are the same as for entering the US from any foreign destination upon departure. A passport is required for all but US citizens. And Beverly, just so you know, in your back office, under right underneath where you did your certification, all that information is right here. Okay, quick start documents for like Archer Travels information and stuff. Just remember that. Okay. All right. Yeah, for agency info only though. All right. So getting there, they have nonstop service is available to St. Thomas from the gateway cities in the US, including Atlanta, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Charlotte, New York, Boston, Dallas, and Houston. The USVI can be reached from the US mainland in as quickly as 2.5 hours from Miami and 3.5 hours from New York. Airlines that fly to USVI include American Airlines, Delta, JetBlue, Spirit, and United Airlines. Online check-in, just like when clients fly domestically, is even available. Okay. Traveling between each island for overnight or day trips can be done easily via ferry or plane, allowing clients to enjoy 3 islands in one vacation. Only a government-issued valid ID is required for travel among USVI. Travel by plane, Seabourn Airlines and Cape Air operate air and seaplane shuttles between St. Thomas and St. Croix. Flights typically are as short as 25 minutes. You can travel by ferry. There are a number of options for traveling by water between the islands with travel time at most 30 minutes. Passenger ferries between both Red Hook and Charlotte, Amalie, St. Thomas, and Cruise Bay, St. John, 20 minutes, okay? Passenger ferries between both Red Hook and Charlotte, Amalie, St. Thomas, Cruise. Oh, did I just read that? Sorry. Barge service between Red Hook, St. Thomas, and Cruise Bay. lasts about 30 minutes. And then the Water Island ferry from Crown Bay, St. Thomas to Water Island is 10 minutes. On island travel, taxis are a good option to get around from each island. They are stationed at the airport on St. Croix and St. Thomas. If clients want to explore on their own, rental car companies include Hertz, Budget, and Avis are located at the airports on St. Thomas and St. Croix. Please let clients know that the USVI is the only location in the US where you can drive, that you do drive on the left side of the street. So you guys got that? Only in US, that's the only place they do it. All right, cruising USVI. Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas is one of the most popular cruise ports in the Caribbean and is often included in Eastern Caribbean itineraries. St. Croix Anne E. Abramson Pier in Frederiksted can now accommodate some of the cruise line's largest ships, featuring following a $3.6 million enhancement. And then barrier-free travel. Clients with disabilities will find the compliance with the American with Disabilities Act, ADA, means accessible lodging and attractions, tour operators, and rental equipment are available in the USVI. A list of locations that are completely compliant or have limited mobility is continuously being updated on the USVI Department of Tourism website. Click here for more information. So again, you guys can click there. It'll pull up another flyer for you, more information if you'd like more information. All right, fill in the blank. Much. All right, next. Did that, oh, next lesson, there we go. All right. Here is a view of the U.S. Virgin Islands, okay? So here's a map overview, okay? So let's start exploring. All right, Cyril E. King International Airport. St. Thomas Main Airstrip is a public airport located 2 miles west of the Central Business District of Charlotte Amalie. The airport is named in honor of Cyril Emmanuel King, the second elected governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands. You have Crown Bay. This marina offers convenient one-level shopping with the finest in fashion, creative local arts and crafts. This seaside retail and commercial center, located on the southwest side of St. Thomas, offers cruise passengers, overnight guests, and local residents a vivid variety of retail delights, sure to satisfy even the most savvy shoppers. You have Megan's Bay, St. Thomas' most popular beach. This beautiful 1-mile stretch is a public park and was donated to the people of the Virgin Islands by Arthur Fairchild. The water is usually very calm in the heart-shaped protected bay. Beach chairs and floats are available for rent. Burgers and pizza and other snacks can be found at the snack bar. Lifeguards are on duty every day. Admission's only $5 and children 12 and younger are free, and parking is only $2. Not too bad, right? Congratulations, Jason. All right, Fort Christian. Built in 1672, Fort Christian is the oldest standing structure in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Could be a test question. All right, Haven Site Shopping, popular one-stop destination on St. Thomas, located on the grounds of the West Indian Company Limited, which is also home to one of the island's cruise ports. Haven Site Mall has over 100 stores and businesses with the same low duty-free prices as in town. And then Mountaintop offers vistas from 1,500 feet above sea level, as well as their world famous banana daiquiri. Anne E. at Abramson Pier. With 3 islands, 14 ports to choose from, Anne E. Abramson Pier is easy to find. The marine facility is no exception. Located in Frederiksted, this is the main cruise ship port in St. Croix and the recipient of a multi-million-dollar pier renovation in 2008. A shopping area is located within walking distance and ground transportation, and tours are available from the pier to diverse historical sites, spectacular beaches, world-renowned dive venues, plus as an additional incentive to prospective cruise lines, VIPA has waived all marina fees for cruise ships visiting St. Croix. All berths at this beautiful facility have access to portable water. Bunkering services are available via barge. The platform on the pier is equipped with state-of-the-art fendering system. Fuel is available in blends as specified by the cruise line, and cargo handling is arranged directly by the cruise lines. Voyager class vessels can berth on the southern portion of the dock, and Eagle class and smaller vessels may berth on either side. Anchorage is also available in the outer harbor for larger ships. It's a long one, huh? All right. So overview. With 3 spectacular islands in one destination, the USVI offers clients one incredible vacation. Each of the US Virgin Islands has its wonderful attractions for a multi-day visit. But an even better experience would be to combine the 3, taking advantage of each island's distinct and unique experiences. The combined area of the 3 islands is about 2 times the size of Washington, D.C., so it's easy to do so much. An overview of each island follows with more details on attractions, activities available in the subsequent screens. So again, you can maybe take a picture of this so you can have it to, again, share with your clients, right? St. Croix, largest of 3 islands. St. Croix has gentle hills, historic towns, sandy beaches surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. It is 28 miles long, 7 miles at its widest point. The island has the greatest cultural diversity and boasts pastel buildings and small shops in the historic towns of Christiansted and Frankenstedt. Main attractions include 700-acre underwater Buck Island National Monument. The storms brought a new beach to Buck Island. The area of the island that once had rocks and was impassable now has soft white sand. St. George Village Botanical Gardens, the authentic Danish Whim Plantation Museum dating back to 1700s. Cruise on Rum Factory Tour and the 18-hole par 70 Carabola Golf Club. Yeah, you have to click next for all of them. Yep. These are kind of finicky, so. All right, so St. John, 2/3 of St. John, the smallest of 3 islands and 19 square miles, is the protected Virgin Islands National Park with 9,500 acres of rolling hills and an underwater reserve. This tranquil world can be explored on more than 20 self-guided hiking trails or by snorkeling or diving its fish and coral-filled waters. The island also boasts some of the world's most beautiful beaches, including Trunk Bay, Cinema Bay. The main towns are Cruise Bay with shops and restaurants, and quaint Coral Bay. Since the storms, the national park and its snorkeling trail have reopened, as well as all the breathtaking beaches on St. Croix or St. John. Ferry service is up and running, and Cruise Bay shops and restaurants are again open and bustling. Most hotels and villas have reopened on St. John with the exception of the Canal Bay and the various campground sites. All right, and then you have St. Thomas. Mountainous St. Thomas combines natural beauty with the cosmopolitan atmosphere, major cruise port, as well as the capital city. Scenic Charlotte Amalie features top dining and duty-free shopping, as well as historic monuments. The island boasts magnificent views of the Caribbean from 1,500 feet above sea level with Drake's Seat and Valdemar Hill, 2 of the most scenic overlooks. Paradise Point tramway lifts visitors 700 feet above sea level on the cable car to one of the most spectacular views of Charlotte Amalie Harbor. Well-known Magens Bay is just one of more than 40 pristine white beaches on the island. Other top attractions include Coral World Ocean Park, an observatory, and Fort Christian built in 1672. St. Thomas reopened to cruise passengers very soon after the storms, welcoming its first cruise ship in November 2017. Many of the properties on St. Thomas have already reopened, with just a few reopening late 2019, early 2020. This includes the Ritz-Carlton, the Marriott Frenchman's Reef, the Morningstar Beach Resort, Renaissance Carambola Beach Resort, and Sugar Bay Beach Resort. In addition to the cruise ports being reopened, Main Street and other shopping areas are open, as well as restaurants and most activities and attractions. Start your vacation in St. Croix. One of the best aspects of a vacation in the USVI is that visitors can visit all 3 of these islands in one trip. Mix and match 2 or 3 days from these suggested 5-day itineraries on each of the islands for one longer USVI vacation. Click here to see suggested itineraries. All right, so you have day 1, immerse yourself in the culture. Experience the influence and history of 7 different colonial powers in both the towns of Christiansted and Frederiksted on one of the historic walking tours. Visit the forts in town or learn the sugar cane days of the State Whim Plantation Museum. Take a tour of the world famous Cruzan rum distillery. Try some of the island's exceptionally smooth rum. Be sure to make a stop at the local eatery to sample kalaloo, stewed mutton, and Johnny cakes. Day 2, sit back and relax. Catch a sailboat out to Buck Island Reef National Monument. And again, guys, take pictures of these so you can save them and recommend them to your clients. This 176-acre island is the perfect sanctuary for a snorkel or picnic. The waters that surround Buck Island are some of the most pristine, crystal clear waters you will experience. Perfect for both snorkeling and diving. Take a calm kayaking tour of the Salt River Bay National Park and Ecological Preserve, or relax on one of St. Croix's many gorgeous beaches. End your day on a quick 20-minute seaplane flight over St. Thomas for the next leg of their adventure. So now you're going to move inland. Charlotte Amalie is a historic town full of sights and sounds. Takes one of the fabulous walking food tours past Fort Christian to Emancipation Garden and St. Thomas Synagogue. You'll get to sample some of the delicious foods that the U.S. Virgin Islands are known for while meandering through the beautiful shopping district of Main Street. Stop in on some of your favorite shops along the way for that special item you can take home with you to remind you of your trip to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Then take a ride up to Mountaintop and see the island from its highest point and enjoy one of the most famous banana daiquiris. Day 4, you're going to beach it, okay? Spend the day at the famed Magens Bay, consistently named one of the world's most beautiful beaches. Again, could be a test question. Snorkel or snuba at Koki Point on the east end of the windsurf at Morningstar Beach on the island's south side. Nothing tops a day at the beach like watching the sunset from Paradise Point, and your time in St. Thomas taking the short 15-minute ferry over to St. John. And then last day there, surround yourself in blue. On your last full day in the U.S. Virgin Islands, take a day sail to surrounding islands to go windsurfing. Visit Trunk Bay, snorkel its famous underwater trail, or just enjoy the sun, sand, and sea at Cinnamon Bay. All right, sounds like fun, right?